Yo, what's up, people? Yo, it's your boy Bandy. Yeah, it's me, Bandy. It's Financial Literacy Fridays. First episode, yes. So there all will be like probably like 6 to 10 minute videos. But I'm starting this, to bring some, how can I say it? Financial understanding to the culture. Everything I'm gonna tell you is based on books that I read and have read and am going to read, and people that I actually know, pay attention to, um, and watch their podcasts and stuff like that for real, for real. At some point further down the line, I'm definitely going to get into y'all with Area Leisure from EY University and all that stuff, but that's like a little bit later down the line because that's a little more up there for real, for real. But the first start for this first day for today, the author I'm gonna be talking about is Robert Kiyosaki. I have the third book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, the first book I should say. I loaned it out to somebody and never got it back. Black people shit, y'all know how stuff be for real, for real. But so that's like the main book that people know about, but nobody else really know about like the other two books in the series. So this is the second one. I'm sorry, Cash Flow Quadrant, and then Guide to Investing. So to give y'all a quick synopsis on Rich Dad Poor Dad is basically cutthroat. Robert and his father and his mother, and then he had a homie for real, his man for real, and his father for real. Robert father basically was he worked on like administrative board or something like that for like the city or the teacher, something like that for real. And his homeboy father was like that nigga for real. Yo had the bag. He was that nigga for real. So Robert father, throughout time and stuff like that, you know how like world is, the economy hit, whatever the case is, stuff happened, and he basically shit hit the fan for real, and like he lost his job and all that for real. So he was back to trying to make ends meet for real. Over here on this end, niggas like we don't even know what's starving niggas, my nigga. Like we always big eating over there for real. Over here they like damn yo niggas hungry for real. So Robert like shit, yo what's up my nigga? Like yo I'm trying to vibe, I'm trying to see what y'all doing over there. Like yo y'all niggas ain't never hungry. Y'all don't even know what the struggle is. You feel what I'm saying? Like so, boom. He locked in with Joe for real. And his father, he was like, yo, teach me the way for real. Like, show me the rope. Show me what I gotta do for real. So, his father, his man's father put him through these little steps and training steps and all the other stuff. Had Joe by his right hand side, you feel what I'm saying? Like, Scolio and all this other stuff. And he wound up becoming the man who he is today for real. All in all. So, boom. The second book, Cash Flow Quadrant. I'm gonna make this in dummy terms to y'all for real, y'all. If you take anything I say offensively at any given time, that's you and your own feelings. Like I speak nothing but facts and what I can relate to, and I can show you where I got it from for real. So Cash Flow Quadrant is literally about this little cross right here for real. So it's 4 sections to the whole workforce life for real, and get into the bag. You got employees, that's niggas that get up and go to work every day to punch a clock. 11 to 7, 9 to 5, whatever you have it, whatever shift you make for real. And you got business owners. That's people that that have a business and they run it, they own it, and they don't really do too much work. They got other niggas down there, you feel me, doing the peasant peddler work for real. Then you got self-employed business owners. Self-employed and business owners are two different things. Self-employed means that you own your business, but you work daily or often inside of your business in order to keep it afloat, in order to run for real. Then you got investors. Investors is obviously I for real. The investors are people like him, Grant Cardone, Wall Street Trapper, the whole Earn Your Leisure like board for real. Like that's like the best way I could tell you to sum up like investors and stuff like that for real. But so to say, ideally, they say you want to be on the left side of the quadrant because this side is, as you see, the work side for niggas that work every day, be hella stressed and all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like over this side, niggas is living. You feel what I'm saying? They living a good life. You feel what I'm saying? Like this where your boys hide. This where your man's hide. Man, I'm crossing over this side. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm very creative with my mind for real. So. Definitely working on crossing over to the side, and I'm investing in myself right now for real. So I say I'm an investor, but I'm not like up there for real, for real. But so that's that. And last book is The Guide to Investing. Now this book particularly right here, this a little more upscale. This is like the thickest book out the whole section for real, for real. But the guide to investing basically helps you identify what type of like person you are financially wise, and as far as investor wise, what type of investor you are. It's like 4 to 5 different types of investors. I'm not telling y'all none of that stuff for real, for real. You can read the book for yourself and find out, because I had to do it. You can do it too. I'm dropping the gems and just telling you what the book is about already for real, for real. So if y'all want me to describe the investors that are in this book for real, I'll definitely describe them to y'all. Just like let me know in like the chat or whatnot for real, in the comments. And yeah, so next, so boom, that's that. So I say this and what I got from the books and other stuff that I've read and heard people tell me and stuff like that for real. So it's like this for real. When you go buy a house, you go to the bank. You feel what I'm saying? Or you go to, once you let that lender know, or whoever owned that house at that point, like, yo, I'm trying to go get this house or whatever the case is. All right, boom. They send you to the bank, you feel me? Or y'all sit down, do this paperwork and shit like that for real. Niggas be like, yo, all right, bet, yo, this bank qualifies you, yo, for your loan for this house. At that point, my nigga, yo, the bank takes that money, they buy your house. So the bank that loaned you that money for that house for real, yo, they bought that house for real for you at that point for real. After that, you gotta pay that bank your mortgage money every month towards that house for real until it's paid off. When you fail to pay that money back for real, that's when your house goes into foreclosure. That's where foreclosures come from for. That's why you'll find a way, if a house been on the market for too long of a time and stuff like that, they slash prices in half and stuff like that for real. That's when you wind up saying niggas get, you feel me, like a $300,000 house for like 50 bands or whatnot for real, foreclosed and stuff like that, because somebody else bought it. The bank couldn't sell the house in a particular amount of time for real. So like they like, shit, yo, we about to just cut our losses and just sell it for this price. Somebody come by, flip it. Niggas like him for real, and do it, and you feel me, and make money off the brick. You feel what I'm saying? So boom, that's how that goes for real. Obviously, we all know, because the majority of the people, like, we rent for real for the most part for real. It's the same thing. You pay your rent, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and your landlord, then, like they, you keep your place for real. It's that simple. Like, if anything goes wrong, the landlord is supposed to, we know where slumlords and stuff like that come from. The landlord comes out and fixes the house and all this other stuff. So the pros and cons, if you really want to, and I say this and how I learned it, they say do this not based on how everyone else out in the world is doing it. It has nothing to do with it, because we all know what living to impress the Joneses, or however that phrase go for real, like, trying to impress your neighbor, whatnot for real. Just because everybody else can go get a house, or some people that can go get a house, do not mean that you personally can financially afford to go get a house and maintain it. The part that people be having messed up is people want stuff but don't know what it takes to maintain it, or can't do what it takes to maintain it, or don't want to do the effort that it takes to maintain it. There's a difference right there for real. So you got to understand where you are, and where you, like I said, I had to make a post for it was funny. You and Jesus know when your pocket's touching, bro. Let's just be honest about that, bro. Like, yo, you can front when you go out all you want, but you and Jesus know when them pockets is touching. Like, that's the home run right here for real. So that being said, just because other people say, yo, it's better to go have a house to lead to your family, this, that, and the third. Nigga, for one, the difference between then, now, and all these other people is their pockets, their time, and how much money them niggas is making and what you ain't making. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, for instance, not saying like that, and I said it in my post for real, like, my house that I got right now, like, this is my house. I got two bedrooms upstairs, and I just got I got two parts of my basement. So I got front part and I got back part. And honestly, if I paid the money to get my back part of my basement filled, I would easily say I got a 4-bedroom house. Cause you could easily make the front part of my house, the front part of my basement, like a bedroom for real. So that's just how I look at it for real. But outside of that, I would just say it's technically like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house or whatnot for real. It's enough space for me and my daughter. I only got one child, so I don't care for no other space for real. So I got backyard and all that for real. Like, I can literally fit both of my cars in my backyard if I need to. It's enough for me for the moment for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, and I maintain my shit on my own. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, I'm fine where I'm at right now in life with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to, just because I know I got a couple, you feel me, homeboys and whatnot, they got houses, you know, like mortgages and stuff like that now, for real. That's where they're at. I ain't there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got other stuff I'm trying to do. Honestly, yo, I'm trying, like, on my screensaver on this phone, actually, like, I got 100 Harvard View Drive, like, the penthouse, that tall building downtown with the green light or the lights that, like, twirl around up top, for real. Like, I'm trying to go get that, like, while I still have this, for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, like, that's where I'm at, for real. Like, I'm not, I like, my parents have, like, a house, you feel what I'm saying? Like, my foster parents that raised me have, like, a big dumbass house out the county, for real, that we were the first ones to live in. So, like, I mean, honestly, like, I plan on at some point, like, creeping in to, like, take that over, and now have that house, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that mortgage was already being paid on. That way, by the time I get it, I only got slapped, you know, this little bit of down on it, and I clear the debt for him, and I got that house for him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, on top of it, if I want, you feel me, at that time, I'm saying, y'all could probably buy this house that I'm in right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta move how accordingly was good for you and your time frame, for real. Fuck other people, bro. Them niggas is gonna, people, yo, it's different. Yo, Meek said it best, yo. It's levels in life, young boy. If them hoes ain't fucking you, it's because you ain't in that bracket. If your pockets ain't, if you can't afford that, it's because you ain't in that bracket, bro. Stay in your lane with certain stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's the problem with black people, bro. Like, yo, we always try to live beyond our means for certain reasons. Like, I don't do it no more, for real. Like, yo, I got all my own stuff on my own, and I still be fresh outside, and like, and I do it by myself. So, that's all I'm saying for y'all for that video today, for real. So, know the difference between buying a house and, you know, when. As I said, y'all, I'm wrapping this up. I said, I don't, like, if you are in that predicament and you can or you want to go get a house, like, hey, do it. I don't tell nobody not to, but you got to know what comes with that when you choose, I want to go get a house. Is after that point, as you sign that dotted line, your plumbing get messed up, you paying for it. Your walls or something like that, like something just randomly happened, you paying for it. Your electricity or your wiring or something in the house messed up, you paying for it. Your lawn, you gotta cut that grass. Now I gotta cut my grass and move my front back too, for real. But like, it ain't nothing to me, for real. But you feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all get what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't even gotta like go into too much detail with it. You feel what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the overall part, like right now, Lord forbid anything go wrong in this house, which I highly doubt, cause like a lot of stuff is like new in here and like fresh, for real. I don't pay for nothing, bro. And it shouldn't nothing really go wrong. Like, I got one child, and my child knows I will tear that ass up if she put a hole in my wall or do anything that she just know, like, I'm gonna just look at you like this with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I don't have like, those powers and all that. So like, so just kind of like, my landlord will fix anything that goes wrong with him because it's their house still. I'm just renting it for the time period. And another thing I wanted to note too that I said, if you generally have like a good landlord and like your place is like, you know, nice and all that other stuff, for real, you know, you got good communication with your landlord and all the other stuff, as long as you pay your rent, you will never ever have to leave. Like, I don't like people, they try to make it seem like rent is a bad thing, when in all honesty, if you want to be technical with a lot of stuff, depending on certain things, you wind up coming out cheaper. You definitely come out cheaper paying rent than like a mortgage, because the landlord fixes everything at a house when you rent. When you own it, you got to pay for everything. I know the difference between now and then, because like when I was living with my, you know, when I was home younger living with my parents, and you know, like the house is new for real, so when certain stuff there happened, stuff like that, nigga, my parents was paying for that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not me. Nigga, your water tank or something like that go up in your house. Do you know how much that is? Bro, a basic water tank is like a band. A band, bro. The super nice joints, they cost you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, your roofing, yo, you just gotta think about stuff before you just do it, bro. Like, yo, we're adults now. Like, we too old to be doing stuff because other people doing it, bro. We really is. Float your lane and stay in it. Not only I'll call my car Surf because she blue, but like I ride her wave. We stay in our own lane, bro.